Hello friends, let us continue with our discussion on avenues of investment. Till now we have discussed about the equity shares as well as postal deposit schemes. Further, we start off with one more avenue of investment called as real estate. Real estate market, the real estate fall for both the sectors. One is luxury, second one is basics. See, real estate basically is meant as basic for those who fall in normally the middle class category. In India, we find 70% of the population is middle class. When 70% out of 100% is middle class, now again we can be rest assured that most of them don't have their basic need met. One of the basic need is having their own dream home. So most of them normally are middle income earners. As I said earlier, middle class. Middle class means middle income earners. So giving them the basic needs and then only making them well equipped with the basic needs normally is one of the challenge which we face in the real estate markets. So here most of them normally prefer to have an apartment than their own residence, unless and until they have their own or given as a gift from their forefathers or having their own ancestral properties. So when they purchase normally an apartment, normally the apartment markets today are booming very much. So why? Because most of them normally want their own dream home and their affordable budget lies between normally say around 50 lakhs to 1 crore. If they want to invest within the 50 lakhs to 1 crore, easiest available real estate is normally purchasing an apartment. So real estate market normally is looking out with the following trends there. So one thing is, earlier apartment culture was there, restricted to the city of Mumbai itself. Then slowly it is flourished in cities, in the major cities like Bangalore. Now it is slowly flourishing even to the second tier cities and second tier towns of the state like Bangalore, and from there to the towns like Puttur and other places. In the days to come, normally it will come into the smaller towns like normally Sulya or something else, so like that. So in such case, normally what we can observe is normally the people prefer to buy their own homes in the form of apartments. So this is also an investment. One side it is an investment, other side it is a basic need. Why it is an investment? Because normally there are many people normally who are NRIs, PIOs, and sometimes normally those who are again working abroad. These people earn generously a good amount of income, and what they get is disposable income. From that disposable income, they come once in a while, maybe once in a year or twice a year or sometimes once in 2 years, depending on their convenience. They can invest in any apartments and they can see that normally their hard earned money is parked in normally a particular asset where there is appreciation. In the real estate market, we can find that there is appreciation in the price, very less chance of depreciation. Second thing is, your returns is guaranteed in terms of market value appreciation. That is second thing. And third thing is, since India is chunked with a heavy population, we can find that number of buyers are also available in more numbers. So in such case, now again the people can see that normally they can find a buyer within a reasonable span of time who is ready to give them more returns than what they expect. That is there. So in such case, normally there is a chance of earning more returns than their expectations. Apart from that, normally we can also find that in the real estate markets, normally the investment, if it's been made in apartment, the following are the factors taken into consideration. First one is normally the convenience. Second one is safety and security. Third thing is normally since we are living in a society should compromise the people of like minds. And fourth thing is normally within the given budget, normally all expense has to be taken care. So instead of giving a rent, people are ready to again pay the installment amount here. So they take finance from the bank, it's around 80 to 90%, and then they normally can pay installment instead of paying rent, so that they can make their own homes instead of staying in a rented homes. This is one thing. And apart from that, normally the following are the things which we can see in the case of real estate markets. In the case of real estate market, value appreciates at the faster rate. Second thing is normally the value or the price of the investment depends on the area how it is developing, and then area where there is a lot of scope of economic development in the future days. So in such case, normally we can find that there is a price appreciation to be noted. So when you buy an apartment, normally what are the factors you have to consider? Now let me tell you my recommendations. First thing is, purchase an apartment in that area where there is normally, so first thing is peace of mind. Second thing is, there is a chance of growth in the value. There is also a chance of economic development. There also must compromise members in the society who are generous enough, educated enough, civilized enough, transformed enough, and also normally those members of the society who can contribute to the development of others also. That is important. And moreover, normally what is important is rate of appreciation of that particular apartment is also important. Over a period of time, we can find that these things definitely will happen normally in normally the case of cities as well as in the second tier cities. one thing. And second thing what we can focus in the case of real estate investment is now again see the following are things which can result here. One thing is appreciation of your value of investment. So investment value will appreciate over a period of time. Suppose if you invested 50 lakhs, after 5 to 6 years, definitely even if the value increases by 60% of your invested value, you will end up getting 80 lakhs. So no investment will give you 30 lakhs more within 5 years time. That is one thing. And second thing is normally if you invest more in the right area, there are chances that you can earn income, plus you can also see that there is a value appreciation in your apartment. Let me repeat one more time. So first thing is your investment, whatever is made, it is safe. So there is normally the value on in your investment. Like one rent can be occupied by self, second apartment can be given for rent, second and third, like that. So the more you give for rent, the rental income will also come. That is one thing. And second thing is value also appreciates over a period of time. So there is development of your asset as well as development of your income side also. That is one side. And third thing is normally you can also plan your investment accordingly for your next purchase of apartments. That is one side. So these things you have to keep in mind normally when you look at normally the real estate investment with special reference to your apartments. The other real estate includes normally the buying a commercial property, buying normally the residential plot or residential sites, and buying normally any other area where normally you purchase immovable assets. So that is normally very difficult for middle class people as the market value of that run in crores. Okay, since as I told early in my presentation that 70% of the population in India are middle class, so they find it difficult. So but over a period of time normally if they purchase that now again definitely they will get higher the value of returns than how much they have invested. So then definitely it will reap more returns. So this is one thing which I can say in terms of real estate investments. Second avenue of investment what I am discussing is about PPF accounts, Public Provident Fund account. So Public Provident Fund means it is just like Provident Fund. The difference between Employee Provident Fund and Public Provident Fund is, in the case of Employee Provident Fund, only employees working for that institutions are eligible. Whereas in Public Provident Fund, any public is eligible for investing in this fund, one part. So how it works is, an investment can be made with the minimum amount of 500 rupees, maximum no limit. The withdrawal can be made only after 5 years. And normally there are choices for withdrawal of the investment. You can make partial investment or you can make full withdrawal of the investment. Partial withdrawal or full withdrawal is allowed, one thing. And second thing what we can notice in the case of PPF account is, PPF account provides higher rate of returns than your bank FD's rate of return. Today at present normally you can find that PPF provides, Public Provident Fund account provides around 9.5% interest. That is one thing. Second thing is, there is normally no risk involved, returns are guaranteed. Apart from that normally we can find that so the investor is normally free to do an investment with any number of accounts. Earlier it was restricted only with the SBI. Today even almost all public sector banks are providing PPF accounts. The benefits are like this. First one is highest liquidity, higher rate of returns, no risk factor, guaranteed returns, and then benefits are manifold in this. Okay, this is how it is. So sum of what I can say is normally so today I have spoke about real estate investment as well as PPF account investment. Real estate today can be dreamed even by normally the small investors, retail investors also, but it requires a planning. The planning includes normally how much to invest and how to invest. In the case of PPF accounts normally there is no risk factor involved. You can find that any general public can invest in this, returns are guaranteed, and moreover you can claim tax benefit under section 80C. And then normally the PPF accounts are normally genuine as well as beneficial because it is not exposed to any kind of equity markets. Moreover, returns are higher than the bank rate of return. Thank you very much.